Hi everybody. Now that we are safely past Halloween and well on our way to celebrating Thanksgiving, people are starting to think about gift giving for the holidays. And I know that some of you planted your thing or purchased all your Christmas presents like months ago. I'm not that person. I'm a last minute Christmas shopper. I don't know, something about the pressure and the craziness just before the holidays. I kind of love that. But we thought that if you wanted to be better prepared, we would give you some ideas for gift giving for people on your list who have specific interests. And since we are a garden center, we're going to start with the gardener because we're all gardeners here. And I know a lot of you who are watching this are gardeners as well and have friends who are gardeners. So I just thought that we would share some things with you that we would really love as gardeners to get as gifts. So let's start with holiday plants because those things are starting to come in, and that's always really an exciting sort of first sign of the holidays that we see around here. So we don't have poinsettias in yet. Probably in the next couple weeks, closer to Thanksgiving, we'll get them. But we do have these really lovely cyclamen. This is a plant that does well in a sunny but cool spot of your house. So if you are a homeowner who doesn't have your furnace turned up really high, this is a perfect plant for you. They flower all winter long. They have this beautiful veined foliage, so they're super attractive. This is one of my favorite Christmas plants. Or you can always look at the holiday cactuses, and there are Christmas cactuses, Halloween cactuses, and Easter cactuses. But the trick with these is that you want to have it in a spot to form buds where, as the days are getting shorter, the plants are in darkness. So if you have a Christmas cactus already at home and it's not showing any sign of flower buds yet, maybe move it into a less populated room in your home so that it gets good sunlight during the day, but is dark at night. And that's one of the things, the easiest way to get to spur flower buds. Now, of course, the ones that we have at the garden center are all budded out and look really great. And these are really fun. Christmas cactuses kind of thrive a little bit on neglect, so you don't want to overwater them. Let them dry out pretty thoroughly between waterings, and they do like full sun. So I would say a south or a west window for these guys. We also have Norfolk pines, and we have some really cool lemon cypress and a lot of other sort of seasonal plants that you can pick up. They make great gifts, great way to sort of bring in some Christmas spirit or holiday spirit into your home. But we can segue into bulbs. Now, we've been talking about bulbs a lot because it is bulb planting season. If you are putting in bulbs that are going to be hardy and are going to bloom for you next spring. If you've got those at home, get those in the ground. We do have a few things left and they are on sale. So stop in and pick those up. But this is an amaryllis bulb. And amaryllis are one of the big three forcing bulbs that we see at the holidays. We see amaryllis, we see, of course, the fragrant paper whites, and hyacinth are also very popular. But I love the amaryllis. They are super easy to deal with. They have great big exotic flowers, and it's actually a bulb that you can force that you can then have it regenerate so that you can get flowers year after year. So if you pick up an amaryllis, make sure that you grab one of our cards that'll tell you what to do with it the rest of the year. Amaryllis come in generally in reds and pinks and oranges and whites. There are a few sort of spidery types that the flowers aren't as big, but they're super exotic looking. And then there are also some that are sort of a soft limey green, some with stripes and pickety edges. They're just really fun and they are kind of magic. Stem shoots up really fast, like overnight, and you get these great big tropical looking exotic flowers. If you are still a person that likes to grow things, seeds make a great stocking stuffer. So these are Botanic Interest seeds, and they are packaged for 2023. So they're fresh seed. They're great if you want to keep them in your fridge and have just a head start on some of the things that you might sow in the very early winter, like some of the broccoli kinds of and cabbage family crops or some perennial flowers. But what I really like are these microgreen packets. And so these you can grow in a flat or in or dirtless in a jar with a screen cover so that you can rinse them out. And so if you're a cook like I am, sometimes you will find some recipes that call for some of the more exotic sprouts like pea tendrils or sunflower sprouts. And so we have those, and they're great on salads, and I really like them on sandwiches. So any gardener would love to get this kind of stuff. The other thing that you can do are tools. No gardener can ever have enough pruners. These are by Fiskars, so it's a local company, and this is an ergonomic one. And if I can figure out where the switch is on it, which I can't. Oh, there it is. So the handle kind of rolls as you squeeze on it. So it's really good if you have trouble with carpal tunnel or any kinds of wrist or arthritis issues. And then these are just these tiny little micro pruners, and these are great for all kinds of activities in the winter. If you need to do a little pruning on your house plants, or if you're growing some herbs in your windowsill, they're great for harvesting. And then finally, I'm going to talk about something that gardeners are super obsessed about, and that's the weather. I don't think anybody is more obsessed about weather than gardeners, except maybe actual weather guys. They're probably a little more obsessed than we are. So this is an outdoor thermometer by Conant. We have these in sort of the tall, skinny ones and also some smaller ones, but these are really great because you can mount them outside and you can see them, the dials from your window. So that's really cool. So you can always know what the temperature is. Should you be worried about your rhododendron quilling? Should you run out and throw something over your boxwood? Really good clue to know what the temperature is at your house, not at the airport or at the weather station, but at your very own house, because that'll tell you a lot about your own microclimates. So stop in if you've got gardeners on your list, and we would be delighted, the staff here, to help you find something that's perfect for any gardener on your list and for yourself. And keep watching, because we're going to do these videos regularly, and we are going to focus on another group. If you've got suggestions, you could maybe post on our Facebook page what ideas you would like to see for, I don't know, the man in your life or your kids or whatever. We'd love to hear your ideas. So happy shopping, everybody, and happy it's getting close to Christmas time from all of us here at the Bruce Company.